Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with tonight with another live stream. We definitely feeling good. Just want to sit back a little bit, just relax instead of being on the floor. Wanted to talk to y'all before Tay's right here, and I do believe I have. Didn't I bring down my articles? I think I did. I know I got hello.
Was that
Oh
behind
yeah,
you?
yes I did.
I brought them downstairs.
Oh, thanks. Hey, what's going on, Black Simone? Hey, Clarissa. Hey, LaShonda. Yeah, 27 coming in. Yeah, there we go. I see y'all coming in. What's going on? Hey, Artie Smith. Yeah, y'all coming up in here. Nice. Nice to see y'all. Nice to see y'all up in here. That's good. That's good. Yeah, y'all, like I said, hey, what's going on, Black Trevor Brogue? Hey, Ezekiel Farr. Hey, Adrian Coy. Hey, little lady. They coming in, bro. That's what's up. Yeah, y'all, good to see y'all coming
I'm
up
not.
in here.
I'm glad they're coming in.
Hey, what's up, Monique Hill? Hey, Osiris One. Hey, Sharonda Shepherd. Hey, Gome. And like I said, we are definitely glad and grateful, to like come back to y'all this night. Hey, Lachelle Heyman, AI. What's going on, AF Electronics? What's going on, Tevin? What's going on, AH? Wow, y'all coming in strong. Nice to see y'all. Yeah, man, appreciate it. Hit the like button as well. Like I said, we are honored to come back to y'all tonight. We want to thank the Almighty Divine, the ancestors. Hey, Mary Lane. Hey, Icy Charnay. Hey, Fredrina. Hey, Putici. You know what I'm saying? For this wonderful night, especially on this full moon tonight. Hey, what's up, Ferretus? Hey, D Night.
Actually, it's a super moon.
It's a super moon. You know what I mean? It's a super moon out here. And like I said, we definitely want to dive into this stuff, but we're not going to like put anything down. We're not going to put anything out there negative to like bring anything, put it like this. We're not going to speak anything to the atmosphere that's going to come back on us. You feel me? But we definitely still want to speak on things that are out there that is real that we got to be mindful of. But as far as like, they said like this moment is the time to like really like start manifesting things, right?
Yeah.
To start speaking things in existence.
Yeah. I'm about to give everybody the meaning so they'll know.
Okay, yeah. B4 said he gonna give y'all the meaning of the moon. So I definitely gotta say, like, if it is dealing with the manifestation, or it's a 3-day super moon, think if electronics see right there, somebody just put it out there. Hey, Jasmine Virl. Yeah, good to see everybody up in here. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. And as I said, man, like but it is, a lot of things out there going on that we do gotta be mindful. But definitely want to speak up on the positive first, though, man. Like I really gotta say, like last week was definitely a great week for me. Hey, Angela Caraway. Hey, Jocelyn. It was definitely a great week for me because it was like really a great time for me, man, to like finally move forward in my life on certain things, because it was a lot of things that was playing back in my mind that I was actually facing that I finally had to break away from because, it was something that, had to like, it had to happen and had to manifest itself because, I kept on saying, how long am I going to keep on holding on to this? You feel me? How can I keep on holding on to this when at the same time, if I want to move forward, then I'm going to have to let go. So that's when I finally really faced it head on. And I just said, you know what? Like enough is enough. I'm not going to hold on. And it felt like the thing was holding on to me for a very long time. And I told myself, I'm going to grab this thing and tell this thing that it's over. And I'm going to move on.
Um, this I ain't gonna cut you off if you were finished. If you were finished.
Oh, no, not yet.
You never know.
Now, give me like 2 more minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, man. But as I said, though, man, like I was glad and grateful that I finally cried out the rest of those tears. You know what I'm saying? And I finally said that I'm letting it go. And I called on the Almighty Divine. And I said, I'm giving this to you. You know what I'm saying? Not saying, here, take it, but, take it away from me. I called on the Almighty Divine. Not saying, here's the problem, but I'm saying, like, just strip it away from me and just, just like have it, just have it out of me. No, no longer in my mind, playing back into my mind like a damn recorder for real, you feel me? And it just, it's like a demon taking hold of me, but I had to, it's buffering. I had to just grab the thing and tell her like, you know what I mean, it's over. You know, so when I found and I really felt, you know, their presence over me saying that child is okay. It's all right. And we're fine where we are. You know, go on. You don't go on and march on and be the great Brandon that we always know that you can be. And that we always know that you are going to be. You know, they saw this time coming and they guided me through this time in order for me to be on this YouTube journey with y'all right now, right along with B14 and the family. This whole thing was all by design, and I'm not ashamed of it. I'm embracing it and I'm enjoying it. You know what I mean? I don't just do, you know what I mean? It's, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't do this, you know what I mean, just for the views. I want people to really know what is going on out there. Because I always wanted to speak out and reach out to people and let them know what was going on in the world and what is happening. And guess what? Look what's going on. That's what the movie was telling you. The happening. They were showing in the movie how nature, you know what I'm saying, is the happening. Mother Nature is going to let it be known and it's going to reveal herself. And guess what? She's showing it right now. Look at the weather patterns. Look at the storms. I'm talking about people outside with shorts on today. It's like 70 degrees in Baltimore. I think 73. It was 73 degrees in Baltimore. Girls out here, but sure. You mean to tell me like, you know what I mean? It's like you can't tell me that something ain't wrong.
And then which comes spring, didn't start yet. The new year didn't even start yet.
Right. Somebody told me 60 in Atlanta. 68 in Atlanta today. You can't tell me. In March, hold up, yup, 68 in Atlanta. In March, you can't tell me like something ain't going on, or we can't tell me, but you know what I mean, like the time that we are living in, everything is not revealing itself. It's like the truth. It's like all of them teachings or what them scholars told us back in the day, it's all revealing itself. Everything that they said back then that people thought that they were crazy back then, they think we crazy now, but we see it. The Star Children see it. The 2/3, they don't see it. They don't see what the hell is going on. So a lot of them are going to get washed up. A lot of them are not going to make it.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how I'm saying. Like, I'm just saying, like, the more that I research it, like, even when I look at the articles or look at it from, like, lectures or, like, books that be read from, like, Dr. York, you know what I mean? Like, mad different other scholars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Noble Drew Ali's of the world, Honorable Elijah Muhammad's of the world, you know what I mean? Malcolm X's of the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Khalid Muhammad's, you know what I'm saying? Like the Dr. Delbert Blairs, the Dr. Clarks.
Yeah.
Dr. Bobby Hemmett.
Yeah.
Dr. Phil Valentine.
Yeah.
C. Freeman L.
Yeah.
They've all been telling us that this day was going to come. Y'all kind of quiet up on the chat, or is it me?
They waiting patiently.
Okay.
All right. They want to talk about. All right. Let me get myself situated too.
You feel what I mean? So I'm seeing how everything is revealing itself. And the truth is like, you know what I mean? It's coming out on a daily basis. And you know what I mean? And it's be, you know what I mean? It be so many articles I'll be looking up. I mean, I ain't trying, I'm gonna let you go on. I ain't trying to talk to that.
No, you're good.
You know what I mean? And it's like, there's so many articles that I'll be out there reading and researching on. And this stuff I'm looking at, it's like what it's doing for me. It's like on a spiritual level, it's connecting the dots. That's what I want a lot of y'all brothers and sisters to understand when I come at these articles. I'm not bragging, no boasting, but I do this because I really care, and I do it for, you know what I mean? I do it out of love. And I want brothers and sisters to know what is going on the human level. So at the same time, we can know how to deal with the situation on a spiritual level. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, how are you going to know how to deal with finances if you don't know, you know what I mean? It's like, if you don't know that the currency about to change, you don't know that we're not in a global debt crisis. You don't even know how to like move money. You don't even know like if the paper money going to be around any longer. You don't even know that a cashless economy is coming at you. And you got to sit there and nerve and tell me that that's did he say that? Did he say B?
Yeah, all this stuff was coming. He said that.
He said all of that was coming.
He said that in his book called The Millennium Book, everything. He said Cashless Society.
Yep.
He even had books about what hip hop music was going to do to the people.
Yep.
and moreover. But
Yep, exactly.
that's pretty much it.
Yep, Elijah Muhammad book The Fall of America. They were, you know, what I mean, he was out there talking about that back in the 70s. He was out there talking about this stuff back in the 70s. Dr. York is up there in the 80s and the 90s. We had many other teachers that, you know what I mean, that came at us. I mean, they were high spiritual, but they were still on the physical human level, letting you know what time it is and how to deal with this stuff on this realm. But go ahead, though.
I want to confirm. I just wanted to
Yeah, go ahead.
read about the supermoon.
Thank you, Angela Caraway. Thank you.
Peace.
At least somebody else know.
Peace.
At least somebody thank you. Gas prices dropping early up. See, at least I know people are on it. They know what's going on.
What book did Jocelyn? What book did you get? I wanted to read something about the supermoon. What does it do? Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all can know what time it is. It says it's going to help cleanse out all the negative vibrations of from out your spirit within, and it can always also going to heal you. And another thing is it's going to bring it says this: with a supermoon comes with that you would not have known before its presence. Not only does the supermoon amplify the spiritual effects of a regular moon, it can also bring about positive change in your life by ending negative things in your life. Once you find the supermoon meaning, it can be the form of ending a relationship that's been troubling you, helping you get the job that you applied for, or it could be something that you've been having difficult in and could not find a way out of.
Wow.
This is what the stuff the supermoon does. That's some of the things.
And I'm falling right into the category.
Right. And it says, thus the supermoon is a very powerful phenomenon of the divine, which appears to help humans in various ways dependent on the current state of their existence. By knowing the supermoon's spiritual meaning, you will benefit from it. Although you need to let the light of the supermoon get into you to heal you from all of the negative. The moon also brings other things. Watch the water or the sea levels. Also watch the weathers. Watch how the weather's going to change. Okay. Now, earlier I asked on the chat, how many of you been hearing or heard the trumpet sound on the planet? I mean, literally, like a trumpet being blown on the planet. How many of you have been hearing that? If you have, please put your hand up, say I, me, or whatever the case may be, so we can go ahead and delve into it a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm not going to go too much in it because we're not going to be on here too much long tonight. Because I got to get all the rest I can get.
Right.
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to be like, just saying things to be saying things. I'm being honest with you. Then I'm also going to go into details on that I need to bring, because I was looking at, and he mentioned in the research that I heard last night through my times of just chilling out and relaxing. It was one Risha name that came out, and it was crazy that he mentioned it in his YouTube, and I was like, wow. And that was saying Risha was like telling me, was giving me his name, and I was like, yo, this is crazy. Now, let me see. I don't know why why we haven't seen no replies that I asked about saying me. I don't know if they playing with your YouTube, but they might be. Let me see. We're gonna see something, because I want to make sure that I can see everybody's answers.
Right.
Okay. Somebody said yes. All right. Somebody said they heard their ears ringing a few hours ago. All right. Now, it's been going on for even a lot of people was talking about it like some years back, but my queen have people have a lot of them have actually been women. I don't know what's going on, but a lot of women been hearing it, the ones I've been encountering. But I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm going into finding out the connections between what angelic host is connected to the Orishas right now. But I'm gonna tell you like this. From what I found out through research of the past and present, that one of the angelic hosts, if you want to go into the Judeo-Christian religion, is the angel Jabril. He's the one that also blows the trumpet too. There was a movie that had Christopher Walken called The Prophecy, and he in that series he finally was blowing the trumpet. Now, from what I know, he's also, from what I found out, is they call him the angel of revelations. He also reveals and exposes things too, and he brings war, because if Michael's not present, then it's Gabriel the one that brings war too. But we're gonna go into that another time. But the thing is, a lot of things is happening worldwide. As far as a lot of things that the earth is going on, that's going on in the earth that nobody don't want to talk about. A lot of earthquakes, and also, Brother Mouse talked about Yellowstone, the volcano in Yellowstone has been hit a lot of earthquakes around that area. Now, when
222,
go ahead.
222 earthquakes in February around Yellowstone volcano this year in February. 222 earthquakes around Yellowstone volcano, which is over there in Wyoming.
And if that earthquake erupts, if that volcano erupts, we in some trouble in the U.S.
Deep trouble.
So my thing to y'all is that a lot of things is unfolding. And there's a lot of things that they're not going to talk about in the mass media right now.
Yeah, take your time.
So, all right. I'm going to go ahead and let you know something what the gentleman was talking about. I'm going to go back into what I said about the particular Orisha that the gentleman was talking about, okay? That deals with pestilence or illnesses and diseases and epidemics. So I want y'all to listen to this particular one, okay? Now, the name of this particular Orisha is Babalu Aye, okay? Orisha of sickness and epidemics, all right? I'm just speaking on it so y'all can know. Now, here's the thing. In Santeria, they call him Lazarus. All my biblical scholars, they called him Lazarus. Okay? I'm just putting that out there for everybody so y'all know. This is how you know this is all our stuff. The stuff that we've been talking about. And you can get this information from this particular book. Okay, I've been showing this book for a reason, and I'm not gonna keep on showing it because this might be one of my last times showing it. Okay, gotta start educating ourselves and start meeting with the right people and start talking about what's really going on in the world today.
Right, I got 2 articles.
You know what I'm saying? Let me see.
Man, I got so many damn articles. It's not even funny. I did 21.
Yeah, Raphael, Uriel, all of them angelic hosts. We're gonna talk about. I can talk about them a little bit more, but I'm gonna tell you a connection to Uriel though. Uriel was called the fire of El or El, right? Now, Uriel would be considered Setmek in ancient Kemet because Setmek her name was fire of Ra. Y'all see the identical in the comparisons, right? Now, El was also considered Saturn, which was the first sun that the Egyptians worshipped. I really want to share with y'all. This is how they take your stuff and they flip it, okay? Or our stuff and they flip it. Now, how is this all going into prophecies and stuff, right? It's real simple. The energies are letting you know what time it is with the changes of the earth. And also, there's wars going on that none of us don't really want to talk about. There's things going on that only he be covering that a lot of people are not really getting into. A lot of epidemics going on. Crisis. You know what I'm saying? Like the opioid epidemic or crisis all of a sudden, right?
A mortuary crisis.
Okay.
Bodies are piling up so damn bad they can't even.
It starts buffering. It starts saying components about what we really want to talk about. A sheer understanding of how we talk about, how we say the word understand, right? When we say understand, your spirit can feel it within and projecting within. When you project, can see what you're saying. When you overstand, you is giving you the understanding where it vibrates with your spirit. Then project the water. Then that's when you start seeing above ground. When you start seeing the knowledge come, that's the overstanding. Understanding. Like I said, it's the energy and also the spirit and also the information that's resonating with within that's going to start projecting outwardly, and that gives you the outer standing. So you say, I understand. You understand. You know, and you have to give them a breakdown because you see it and you feel it and it's projecting outwardly. That's your vibration. That's connected to your inner self, your higher self. But neither less, neither the less, I'm just going to let y'all know. I we talk about it. They fucking with the damn YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You missing? Let me see.
Yeah, yo, I did hella.
Let me see.
Damn, I really did that. New articles over the weekend.
That's what I'm saying, Monica Floyd. Every time I start talking, they keep on buffering everything. It don't make any sense. All right. See, somebody says buffering big time. That's why we can't even talk about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why it's... All right. Okay. Who's Chief Rising Boy? Who's that?
That's my boy. He cool.
He said, I'm going to holler at y'all later. All right. But you know, the whole thing is, y'all, I mean, every time we is that all of this is prophecy, and we can't even talk about it because every time I start saying something deep, they keep on buffering, and I can't keep on going through that. It'd be bugging me out. But what I want to say, y'all say something about, somebody said something about Syria and all the things that's going on worldwide, like even down to the bats, all of that. Okay.
Yep.
The so-called what's the name of that coronavirus?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, there's an research that's connected to all of this. I was reading it. I was listening to this guy's YouTube and all of that. You know what I'm saying? He said that Bible have a connection to that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And we gotta really, like I said, we gotta go back into our practices. I've been saying we've been indigenous to this planet, but the thing is, the stuff that I really want to, I'm gonna store my energy, Universal Star. The stuff I really want to go into is that I need y'all to do this tonight. I want y'all to go through a serious meditation. And I want you to ask the universe to get rid of all of your negative energies and to bring forth positivity. That's what I want y'all to do. And see what happens. Meanwhile, I want you to stay away from the fake news and start change exactly, and also go into a serious diet. Change your eating habits. Change your eating habits. Whatever you eat more of, try to balance yourself and deal with a lot of positivity in your life. Stay away from the fake news. Tune in on the news, on the stuff that he's talking about, the articles, and see for yourself and do the research. You see what I'm saying? It's like we have to now switch it because every time we start talking about something deep, they keep on buffering.
Right.
They keep on buffering. So now we got to change it and find a way to maneuver back into what we're talking about.
Right.
Okay? So I just want y'all to follow us. I want y'all to follow us.
Because all of this stuff for what we saying is interconnected anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like, while the gods on the spiritual realm, they are letting us know what is coming down the pipe. And we got to take heed of what they're saying. And if we don't take heed, stand on the spiritual level and how we can deal with this realm down here on the physical level, then how in the hell are we going to know how to get around, especially when you have things in this world that are changing.
Right. And also, when you're doing all of this, listen to your higher self, listen to your ancestors. Matter of fact,
right.
Another thing that you want to do, if any of y'all get a white candle, a white tea candle, a white candle as well. If you can get it tonight and light that tonight, and also if you have a picture of an ancestor that's no longer here, you know what I'm saying? Put that all up and light that candle right there in front of that picture of your ancestor. Whatever they love to eat or snack on, put it right there on that altar. Talk to them. Now, and keep your ancestors close to you. Okay? Never heard of that. But this is something I just want to share with y'all. I really want to go into details, but I'm scared they're going to start buffering again. Y'all notice it. I don't know if it's buffering on y'all or not, but noticing it's not even been buffering since we're talking about positive things and we're not talking about the higher things that's going on. Y'all noticing that? Hey, Seven Houses, she got on here.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, Seven Jansen over. What's going on?
So now, yeah, candles. Get some candles. Get a white candle. Okay. And I said, yes, I said ancestors. You know, you get a picture of a portrait or a picture of an ancestor or a relative that's no longer here because they became an ancestor now. Okay? Make an altar. Get that white candle lighted. Talk to your ancestor. Put something up there that they like to eat or snack on. You know, and just talk to them tonight while you're doing this cleansing. Just talk to them. And then you let us know how it goes after you do that. Okay? And more than likely, I might not be on that live stream that following day. I will be in the chat room. No, they don't like hearing the truth at all. That's why we can't even say the things that we really want to say.
Right.
Because every time we start going into details, they will literally start buffering. Y'all notice they haven't even buffered at all yet, right?
Right. Even if I go into the articles and stuff.
Right. They start buffering. So it's like now we got to figure out a way to literally go into it without it buffering and everything.
Right.
So, as I was saying, this is the book that I said I was going to show. Okay. All right.
It's good.
So let me see. Our stars are signs because I've seen them. Yeah, stars are signs. They are signs. They are signs. And if a lot of our ancestors, what they used to do, they used to look at the stars. A lot of our ancestors were astrologers and also astronomers, very in depth into the occult. They were really in depth with that. This is information they didn't even want us to know about. You know what I'm saying? So my thing to you, during this time of this supermoon, do what I said. Give it a shot. Don't eat too many too much food. Go through a serious meditation. You know what I'm saying? Say positive affirmations. Okay? Get rid of all the negativity around you. Stay away from negative people. Some of you might be in a bad relationship right now. You can't get rid of him or her right now. And that super moon is supposed to help you get rid of that situation. Okay? Yes, fasting to open you up because now you have to listen to your higher self. Okay? It's time to go on to listen to your higher self. You know? Don't feed into the riffraff and the fake news.
Right.
This is what I'm letting y'all know. Don't feed into it. Leave it be. Become one with yourself. Because all the knowledge that you need is within you. Always have, always will be. You are your ancestor, but you are also an angelic host in the physical body. Everything I'm telling you, you can look it up. You are an angelic host in a physical body living the experience. Everything you're going through, you chose to go through this, and it's in your astrological chart, period, which is your natal chart. Your prophecy is your own testimony. And I ain't gonna repeat that because I don't remember what I just now said. That must have been meant from spirit for me to tell you. Okay? Just now, it just came to me and So, what I'm saying to everybody, look around you, look at your location, the destination that you're in. Fukushima still going has name and going on. One of the people that's talking about that is the Radical Home sister or goddess. What's her name? Sister. The Radical Home sister talks about this, about Fukushima. She mastered that whole thing about Fukushima. You know what I'm saying?
No, T.
So you want to go into listening to her about Fukushima. She's great with that. A lot of black, so-called black YouTubers are great with certain topics. She's one of the ones that mastered the whole Fukushima thing. I really roll with her with that. The next step is, sisters, you got to know how to cleanse yourself from the men that you've been with that treated you like crap over the years. You got to go through a healing process of your womb too. All the sisters on here that have been in bad relationships, that can't find Mr. Right, you got to heal yourselves. This is the time to heal yourself. Brothers, same thing go to you. This is the time that you need to have some alone time. Some alone time without trying to talk to the sister with the big old nice frame and all that. You need to focus on you healing yourself and start healing yourself as far as your phallus too, by not even worrying about thinking with your lower self. Start thinking with your higher self. It's that time. It's that time. Somebody had their hand up. I don't know if that means somebody had their hand up right there.
Yeah.
What's going on, Crystal Wilson? What's going on? How you doing, Mona Kill? How's everybody doing? But it's time for elevation. Like you said, Quentin, it's time for elevation, man. It's time to elevate. We have to heal ourselves, because one of the biggest things that's plaguing the black community right now, or the Nubian community, is mental health. Mental health. What's going on, Jasmine? Jasmine Virgo. One of the main key components. Yeah, you need to be. That's what I'm saying. That's why now is the time for the supermoon. You got to go through this. Spiritual baths is great. Exactly. That helps also. Rena Marie, it helps out also. This is the time to start doing that. Cleanse your body. And yes, mental health is really bothering our community right now. Okay? Now, notice how we talking about this. We talking about this. But as soon as we start talking about these articles, watch what's going to start happening. That's the sad part. They don't want y'all to know what we really want to tell y'all.
Right.
See, now look, somebody said buffering. See, I ain't even say nothing yet. He didn't say nothing yet. So what we going to do, we're going to have to find we're going to have to find him another platform to go on and start talking about this. That's what we're going to have to do. Me and him talked about this already. Okay? Seven House putting up some information. Oh, they the best oils. Thank you, sister. So, everybody, please, she has got great information. Please start supporting her channel too. Seventh House, Jazzanova, you need to start putting stuff on your YouTube so they can start tuning in on you too. Okay. So let me see. But everybody, we're going to go ahead into doing that. Start drinking more alkaline water, and if you're gonna drink juices, natural juices. Matter of fact, buy your own blender and get the fruit yourself and start making your own juice. That's how you can save money too. I'm going to come back with some information dealing with the lemon, the fruit lemon, and also the peel. What did the peel do, and so on. Lemon juice do a lot of healing as well, along with the peel of the lemon. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that we're going to really start touching bases on. This is what we're going to use his platform for everybody to start interconnecting with each other. Okay? And start getting information together. But I will tell this to the brothers, though. All you brothers out there. It is the woman time to start raising up, too. It's time for the woman to start raising up, too. It's time for the Nubian woman to start raising back to her higher vibrations and her powers. That is the only way that we keep saying that for a reason. Okay? So.
Especially when they see us backing them up as well.
When we back, exactly like you said, when they see us backing them up, that's when their confidence boosts up even more, because their men are backing them up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? A nation cannot rise without their women, right?
Pretty much.
So therefore, when we start having our women rise back up into power again, we will receive our powers.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, she is the first X-Man. Think about what I'm saying about that. That's the mitochondrial DNA. I think I know who Raw Ether is. I think I know who that is. But say it again. It's time for our women to start rising up, but we gotta back them up. And yeah, that's Raw. Watch how they act now when we start backing them up, when they start rising back into power. That's how we get our powers back. Listen, the Tamahu knows this. Who is the Tamahu? The Tamahu is the Caucasian. They know this.
The Caucasoid.
Yeah, they know this. When she get back on that throne and she get her power, guess what? It's over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you see, you sound like somebody I know that I talk to. That's good though, but I say it again. I'm gonna keep on saying until everybody can follow what I'm saying. When our women rise back into the throne of power again, we get our power back.
Mm-hmm.
And when that happens and we back them up, guess what? It's a wrap. It's over. Finito. Done. Fin is done.
Yep.
Okay? The planet right now is showing you, sisters, that is your time. This is this is part of that prophecy too.
Mm-hmm.
This is a part of that prophecy that I really want to start getting into.
Mm-hmm.
She, which is the planet, is saying it's y'all time to come back into power again. And what the hell are y'all doing? Why are y'all stopping? This is what she's saying. Okay?
And don't fight against your man. We want to be with you.
Except for the swirlers.
Right. Screw all the swirlers.
Let the swirlers be.
I'm talking about the ones with that love, black melanated love. You feel me? I'm talking about brothers and sisters, you know what I mean? That's on that level. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That is on that level and that mindset. You feel me? Especially when we back up our women, they really going to boost up their confidence and it's really going to just go to an even higher level.
Right.
It's like I was told, a nation can rise no higher than its woman.
Now, the planet is that, and the women know what time it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, except for big bucks and monkeys. I mean,
Right.
the big ones, we ain't worrying about them. We talking about the squirrels. We ain't worrying about them.
Right.
We talking about the ones that keep on pushing out there. Now,
Muhammad, he taught that the black man is the God and the black woman is the second of the God, meaning that she is the creator. Then the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teached them teachings back in the day. And he also said, like, I think he said like 75% of the work in the nation is dealing with the woman. Am I correct?
so, now, that being said, women, y'all natural born nurturers. Y'all supposed to be natural born nurturers. Don't you know that the nurturing gifts that you have can actually help your men out when they're having a rough day in this system of so-called white supremacy? That's one thing. The other thing is, you are considered to your man another way of being the one person that can console him, calm him down, make him feel like a man, make him feel important. That's a part of healing. You're more like a psychiatrist for your man when you're with him.
Real talk.
The natural, see this now is buffering.
Yeah.
The natural nurturing skills that you possess pretty much heals your man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That, you know what I mean? That nurturing, submissive side, and that doesn't mean that you're weak.
Right.
You feel me? I'm talking about that nurturing side coming from a melanated woman, especially to a woman I'm attracted to, is nothing like it. And, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, that's the love, you know what I mean, that we had, you know what I'm saying? From like, you know what I mean, to those of us, you know, who had, those of them who had, and especially when you fall in love with a woman or have fall in love before, it's nothing like having that connection and that love when a woman is in it, just like it's gonna be okay. You feel me? It's nothing like that.
See, you don't want nothing coming out there like that, man. It's like this. Okay, this is what I'm gonna say. This is how. And see, Rena Marie, she live out in California, right?
Yeah.
So Rena, you see a lot of swirling out there in Cali.
I know she.
I know you be looking at them funny style. But what I was saying is that this is how you're following the prophecy, though. This is the main thing. Everything centered around the Nubian woman on this planet. They don't want to tell you this. It's centered around you. How? And I'm gonna tell you how. You are the one that all spirits come through. What do
Mm-hmm.
I mean? The children. Children come through your womb. Your womb is what? It is called a what? Stargate, right? Every time a child is born through your womb, you're giving birth to an ancestor that came that volunteered to come back here. That ancestor has work to do here. And the reason why you're part of prophecy is because they scared the coming of a black Messiah.
Yep.
The feminist movement. This is why they also are causing all these issues across the globe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I mean, I already know, Rena Marie, but I mean, I said something years ago, and I said it is most definitely swirling heaven
And
out
it's
there.
on both sides.
Yeah, sisters, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Relationships, what that mean? Or we might have one husband.
Oh, okay.
Then you have polygyny when a man has more than one wife. Then you're gonna have a monogamous relationship. So you're gonna have, and I want to throw the fourth one out there, but it's already hitting the community real hard. You know what I'm saying? And it's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's not for everybody. So I'll talk about that soon. Um, yeah, they're trying to stop us. You know what I'm saying? See, somebody said you're coming in and out. Uh, exactly. Now y'all see what I'm saying. We start talking about heavy stuff. Look what happened. You know what I'm saying? This is why he gave y'all his email address. That's why I even asked if anybody ever got my email. This is what we say. We can't even talk about prophecy. We can't even talk about stuff like this without them
Right.
messing up his live streams. You know, that's how I know we tell them the truth because they doing this. When you tell them the truth,
Crazy.
they do this. And
Right.
that's why, some brothers be like, man, I'm about to holler at y'all later because they know when we start to go into deeper things, they're going to start buffering.
Yeah.
But neither less, what I'm saying is that there's a lot of swirling going on out here.
Yeah, it
And it's
is.
sad, you know what I'm saying? But this is what I want to share with y'all. The planet is built around y'all, sisters, first and foremost, Nubian women. That's something I really want to put out there because what it's doing, they giving sisters and brothers trying to give us slim pickings nowadays. Because you gotta remember, um, what's the word? Feminism took away a lot from our community.
It sure did.
It destroyed our community big time
Yep.
because they gave our women the fake persona. Oh, I'm a strong,
Independent woman. I
independent
don't need
woman.
no
I don't need
man.
no man. That's what they push out there,
Then they
right?
put them on like social service, government programs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Put in, the welfare, and then of course you got the child support system that has been like
Detrimental
very detrimental
on both
towards
sides.
on both sides.
On both sides.
On both sides. Let's keep that real.
And the one that
Let's
get hurt in the end is the child
pretty
or the
much.
children.
Yep.
They did that on purpose.
Gave the women housing, stuff like that. Give them access to other things, and that was one of the reasons why they all. That's the reason why they always told our women, if you want to get these things, it can't be no man in the household. And feminism played right along into that role, and that's the same damn organization and movement that actually celebrates some single motherhood.
Right. But Jazz and Nova, I'm gonna tell you, you said, but men that weren't there. It's also the men that you pick. And the same thing go for brothers. It's the women you pick.
Real talk. It's on
Because
both
you
sides.
got to remember, what do they do to manipulate our people that day with the women with the big butts and all that other stuff? And then they'll put that out there in the music videos and rap videos back then and still do it. How many of y'all now see how they even try to use a lot of sexual exploitations in these songs and the music in the videos? This is what they look at as people that just breed all the time.
Yeah.
If you don't believe me, look at this stuff up. You know what I mean? Just look it up. It's the people that we choose because we all made mistakes choosing the wrong person. Exactly. Sarah Bartman all over
Yeah.
again.
Exactly.
That's another thing. See, y'all look up the story of Sarah Bartman, like McCoy said, Yeah, the see Jasmine over. Let me tell you, that men go out there for 'em because they have the resources. You got to remember that they have the resources. They stole the resources and they use the resources.
You're right, Kevin. 5,002 feminists was meant for white women only. It was.
And that's when they push you sisters out there to push that agenda.
Yup, and they only use y'all for the numbers anyway. That's exactly what they only use this is for the numbers. But yet a lot of sisters fell into that trap, into that mindset, and pretty much was, you know what I mean? A lot of y'all sisters have used as the attack in the guard dogs for white supremacy, or so-called white supremacy. Pretty much, you know what I'm saying?
Willie Lynch let us, but the thing is, this is why the planet is also off because of you.
Exactly.
The planet needs you. You know what I'm saying? The planet needs you to wake up, and also when you wake up, it's going to wake the men up.
Exactly.
You got to claim the throne back. This is a part of the prophecy. Period. What prophecy you want to know? What I'm talking about? The prophecy is dealing with the divine feminine, the divine feminine who happens to look like this. Okay, the triple darkness herself. Okay, the triple darkness herself, who sits on the throne, gave birth to all the gods.
Thank you, Adrian McCoy. Men love feminine women. Exactly. We don't want our women to be all masculine. A lot of our women, they are so masculine. We want them to be feminine. Be in tune with your femininity and don't be all masculine. And don't think that there aren't any real men out there. And you know what I mean? And ones that are like, really masculine, and the ones that has manners, and the ones that respect women, and not, like try to be extra macho, try to, And another thing, stop going after these daggone Pookie and Ray Race, these so-called thug niggas. That shit is played out in his lane.
But I'm going to like
that shit is lame.
Not just that. Not just that.
Yeah. I just had to break that down.
Not just that. But the point that I'm making is the planet needs you.
Yeah.
The planet needs you to wake up. This is the point that I'm really making.
Right.
The planet needs you. The planet is off because the planet. She told you shut up, Brent. The planet needs you because the planet needs you because it's off whack.
Pretty much.
It's off whack. And y'all play a key component in all of this.
Mm-hmm.
The Western way is fucked up. It's been destroying you since day one and destroying us since day one. Right. That was never your way.
Never.
It was never your way. You know what I'm saying? It was never your way. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that balance because you are the yin, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we are the yang.
Yeah.
So we gotta work up and come to grips on everything. In order for this whole thing to go with a smooth ride, we have to come together. You know what I'm saying? We gotta come together once and for all. Yeah, the planet has been in disturbance because our women, y'all control the planet.
Yep.
And we're living in a patriarchal system. And we used to be a matriarchal people. We knew about the divine feminine and all of that. We knew about all of that. And the reason why this is a part of the prophecy, like I said, is because you need the masculine and feminine to balance each other out. Y'all are the darkness, we the light, right? Point blank, period. But the thing is, you created both the light and the dark because you are a part of the divine feminine. You see what I'm saying? Thank you, Monica Floyd. She said our culture always been polygamous. Exactly. Exactly. This is the point that I've been trying to say. See, like I said, you had women that practice polyandry, more than one husband. That's and exactly. We have the portals in our wombs. This is the point that I'm making. Okay? This is the point that I'm making. All right? So, my thing is to everybody. It's built around our women, and they know this. Okay? It's been built around our women. Here we go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, some of our women had more than one husband. Some empresses, some queens had more than one husband. Hell, it's even goddesses in our culture that had more than one husband. Don't believe me? Look it up. I'm trying to tell y'all, it wasn't just always a man having more than one. It was women that had more than one husband. A lot of sisters don't want to share. But I know some sisters that be like, I want to have more than one man. I know that. How many of y'all be saying, like, I wouldn't mind have more than one man? I'm good with 2 men. And don't be lying, because I'm about to go Christian on your ass. Shame the devil. Yeah, look, see, see that go laugh right there. Yeah. No, everybody's talking about it, but they're not looking at it on the side that you can do it. But I'm not gonna go ahead and you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying that Monica fluid, that's what was the purpose with. Now, here's the thing. When it come down to women, our sisters, she said strawberry spice said, I can't do it one. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I said. Didn't I hear him say it's gonna be also monogamous ones too? I said that also. I said it's gonna be 3 options. I was gonna go into the 4th option, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Some of y'all gonna be like, hell no. Okay. But I'm just saying, you got so many different options out there. Matter of fact, I'm going to the other options. You got a chance. You want to be with a woman? You want to go ahead and be with a Caucasian man? You want to be with an Asian? How many options you want? I'm going to all those options except for being with a black man. I'm going to all that. But I'm not knocking in life. If that's your preference, that's your preference. But I'm just giving you the options that you're going to have. Well, you said you good by yourself with friends, but can I tell you something? Your plaque, are those friends, Strawberry Spice, are they men? Let's see what your correct. Let's see what your answer is. Are they men? Your friends, are they men? 'Cause I'm about to tell you something. Okay, but are they men? Are they men? Are they men? Can I tell you something? You're practicing a form of polyandry right now by having friends, male friends. That's a practice of polyandry right now. Having all those male friends. Yeah. What? You know it don't have to be sex, but guess what? Don't you know there's a such thing called mind sex or mental sex, mental stimulation? Look at Washington. Look at Kurt Washington. They got him exactly. Exactly. Woo. So Strawberry Spice, you are practicing it right now. So it's Rena Marie. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for the shout out for saying the bro, real smart. You know what I mean? You gotta see. I think more spiritual and logic. Gotta have the balance, man. Gotta have the balance, everybody. So my thing to you is you're practicing a form of polygamy, but you didn't even realize it. I had to break that down for you real quick. It's called polyandry, but you're doing it in a mental stimulation. You having all these male friends. Like I have friends. That's that stuff that our sisters say. What they say? I got friends though. I don't have intercourse. I have friends. Yeah, them friends are also mentally stimulating your mind too when you having that mind sex. All right. Exactly right. So mental stimulation is better than physical or intercourse, right? Because you're getting stimulated mentally. Exactly. So now you're already practicing. That's why I said that's the importance of you sisters right now. That you know the planet is built around you. 365 days in a year on their Gregorian calendar. Like I said before, 360. It's 365 plus, well, if you add 365, you get the number 14, which is the number 5. Within that time radius or time, you go through your menstrual cycle. That menstrual cycle is also connected to the planet too. Why? Because the planet is constantly going through changes like you do. Wow. Isn't that something? So if a man was able to have more than one wife, you know what? He had to be one strong, powerful man mentally because of the different cycles, which is dealing with the moon cycles that y'all have every month. Yes, you're connected to the moon. Jazzanova, you sisters are connected to the moon and Venus and this planet, Gaia. Y'all connected to it. So you are an important part of this prophecy. This is why the planet is off. This is also why the sea levels are rising as well, because of you. You sisters have this attitude that y'all have to change. And the planet, yeah, y'all that business. Y'all that business. And y'all can give a man a headache like a man can give y'all headaches. That's how deep the rabbit hole is, Monique Hill. It runs deeper than what a lot of sisters think. This is a part of that goddamn prophecy that I've been trying to tell y'all. See, I had to find a way to maneuver through this. Now, I'm going to tell you something else. Tell you some real shit. See, you see Brother Miles is real quiet, right? Because he know I'm telling him some real stuff. Now, in spiritual practices and African spiritual practices, do you know that the woman is really a key component, because she is that womb that is the gatekeeper. She holds the stargate, which is her womb, right? So every time you open up yourself to a man, you're opening up the gates of the stars to his ass. Don't believe me? Look this stuff up. How many of y'all done had, no disrespect, but how many sisters had a man, he was like, oh shit. He be hypnotized after y'all intimate with his ass. And he don't know what to do with himself. Huh? How many? Exactly, the gates to heaven. How many times a man be like, oh, wow, like I'm fucked up in the head. And he go crazy when you mess with somebody else. Exactly. Exactly. You are the gatekeeper. His job is his job is supposed to be the protect of the gate. Exactly. So therefore, that's why the planet is so off. They don't deserve to go crazy, because y'all go crazy if it's right, if the fellas right, you go crazy too. If the fellas fits you right, and it causes you to go spontaneously crazy, you start feeling like you about to, what is it, combust and shit. Y'all, that's why you need each other. That's why we need each other. This is why I said it's the yin and the yang, but we need you to get our power back. And so on. So when I say this, you are a part of the intergalactic movement that's going on, and they know this. That's why the battle and the war is for the womb of the black woman. Always have, always will be, because every nationality want that black woman's womb, because they know the power that you possess. Prophecy. Don't believe me? Look everything up. I'm telling you.
They gotta be careful who they let inside of their womb, and see if you have nothing but a lot of negative energy going inside of your womb, that energy is going to be like inhabited inside of your body. How long does it take for that stuff to get out of a woman's body? They said 7 years. Yep, they said like it takes 7 years for that stuff to come out of a woman's body. So you really got to be careful, sisters, who you like, you know what I mean, like you know what I mean, like in between your legs and inside of your womb. And Dr. Phil Valentine, I believe he has a book called The Wounded Womb, and that's exactly what's wrong, because you know, like brothers got to be careful who we lay down with as well, you know what I mean, and sisters, y'all definitely got to be careful who y'all lay down with as well, because you know what I mean, like y'all, you know what I mean, it's like y'all hold a major key, because it's like, you know, like they say, through the womb of a woman a nation is born.
Right.
You know, through the womb of a woman a nation is born. So that's, you know, that's the main reason why we really got to protect you as well, because you know what I mean, you are responsible for the nation, the birth of a nation.
Yeah. Exactly. And I want to go ahead and say that what he's talking about, that semen stays in a woman's womb for 7 years. Like the womb stays in out, it goes up to her brain for 7 years too. I mean, seriously, it goes up to her brain for 7 years. So you're dealing with 7 years of all that energy from that one man that you had ejaculate into you.
Yeah.
Don't believe me? Look the information up. Look the information up.
That's why so many women out here are just batshit crazy.
That's why a lot of sisters are going crazy. That's why a lot of brothers are going crazy, but sisters going crazy. Yeah. That you see a good man that you always wanted. How many sisters have seen a good man they always want, like, oh, I want this man. And when they get that chance to, When they get that chance to, soon as they get them, one woman that mess them up. Don't believe me? Look this stuff up. Look it up. If you experience, I'm telling you, many of you had this experience. Exactly. Whoever he slept with in the past, you're taking on that energy too.
Yeah.
This is why the planet is fucked up. You wanted me to tell you the prophecy. That's what it is. That's what's going on. That's why the planet is fucked up. Really, that's why the planet is really fucked up.
And our women let demons and different kind of entities inside of them doing slavery. That's
Exactly.
another one of the main reasons.
Exactly. So, you
A
know,
different kind of breed, pretty much mankind, got inside of our woman's womb and fucked her all up.
and when he talking about mankind, he talking about the Caucasian men that raped our women, that raped our sisters. When they put their semen in you, it's a wrap. Your whole fucking, bloodline is fucked up from what they say. And Dr. Sabi, before he died, he did a old video. He said that when a Caucasian man is intimate with a black woman, his semen go up like this, but it start going down. It goes up, but it goes down. And even when they get pregnant by him, it's a reason to that, because the genes are too powerful. The sister genes are too powerful.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? They still give birth to them, but sometimes it's hard for them to give birth because what? Their semen is recessive.
Yeah.
Dr. Sabi was saying this stuff.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I think they said I think one brother, or might have you told me that when a brother impregnated a Caucasian woman, I think they said she kept on having to get all these shots because the genes were just too strong in her body.
Yeah, Lance Scurv, the Lance Scurv video I saw.
Yeah.
I'm gonna touch bases on that. Strawberry Spice said my sister is with a Caucasian guy. She almost died, and she don't believe he is the cause. Exactly. I'm not making this stuff up. I'm not saying all of them, everybody. I'm just saying you got some of them that have our DNA in us. And you can find that out through readings and EFI readings and stuff. And they'll find out they be messed up in there. They be like, my great grandfather was a black man or a woman. They were a priest. Yeah, your great grandfather raped my ancestor. The fuck. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you like this. There was the brother Mouse was talking about. There's a Lancaster video that I watched, and it was a brother on it. He said that this brother was breaking down the story of his homeboy. Okay, the homeboy got the Caucasian girl pregnant. She had to get all these shots because the melanin was too powerful for her body to hold that melanated child. That she had to get all these shots just to give birth to this child. This was on Lance Scurv's show, I want to say some months back. Okay, this is how powerful we are, y'all.
Melanin is too powerful.
Listen, the melanin is too powerful for them to even try to give birth to our children.
Yep. That's why it only has to be in the bloodline.
I'm not, and like I said, a lot of them, some of them have our blood in them because of the racial mixing. Brother Mouse read that article for y'all a while back and told you who have our DNA in them.
Yep.
Okay, so this is real stuff. You know what I mean? And Rena Marie, I feel bad that brothers out there are not talking to sisters. They should be ashamed of themselves. They should be ashamed of themselves, for real. Like, there's too many sisters out there, but I guarantee you this, though, Rena Marie, I bet you a lot of Caucasian will be trying to talk to you. I know that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's a lot of brothers out there in Cali that's doing that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of sisters
Assalamu alaikum.
A lot of sisters been telling us that
a
lot of Caucasian men been approaching our women, like, you know what I mean? They've been saying that more Caucasian men starting to approach them and just like, oh, let me tell y'all what happened to me today.
Your attention.
I know. Let me tell you what happened today, right? I was up in the 7-Eleven coming from physical therapy, right? While this little short Caucasian girl was with her mother was up there growling at me like, growling at me. I'm looking at this girl like, really, yo? Really, yo? Growling at me. She was smiling. I'm looking like, are you fucking serious, yo? And I'm sitting there looking at her like, I'm like, all right, okay. I'm like, yeah, I know you're a kid, but don't get it fucking twisted. I know your kind. I know your nature. You know what I mean? I'm not racist, but I know who you are. So don't be stupid, child.
I ain't say nothing.
Do not be stupid. Looking like looking like a cannibal right now. That's not cool.
Right, and exactly. And I want to say something about what Jasmine put down. Jazz,
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
okay, Jazz and Nova. When you speak on STD, okay, transmitted deities, okay, sexual transmitted deities. Some people think we're being racist, but we're not. A black man or woman cannot be racist because we don't own the system. But let's just turn it down a notch on the racism. Black folks can't be racist. We don't own a goddamn thing over here because everything was stripped from our asses. Okay? Like I could be one of the brothers and say, like, damn, we can't even have our own women without y'all motherfuckers looking at them. Like, I could say, every time I turn around and look at something like, remember Black Planet back in the day? We had a thing called Black Planet, right? Turn around, why the hell Black Planet? Turn around, Black Planet had Caucasian girls trying to be black sisters with the cornrows and everything, and white boys trying to get cornrows and all that. Okay? We never been a racist people. We always been loving, always been caring. But our children, on the other hand, were racist to us. And the sad thing is, they still are. After we did what we did and taught them. You took our science from us that we taught you. We taught you how to walk upright. We taught you how to take baths and taught you how to use alcohol to clean your fucking body. We smell like fucking dogs, man. We still teach you every day. We also built your economy up. $1.2 trillion we consume in the US dollar on companies. So then you turn around and want to still go with our women and try to feed us your Becky's, man. I don't want no Becky. Never did, never wanted one. I laugh at that shit. Okay? I love my sister's shapes. I love talking to her sister. I love looking into her eyes and telling her how beautiful she is. I have daughters. I raised my daughters. My daughters are here. I tell them all the time that they're beautiful. Don't I? I say, I tell y'all beautiful? Yeah. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, before you say that black people are racist, that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, we are raising young women to become leaders and women of that's going to create nations. Yeah, the smell. Listen, Shahrazad Ali spoke on that smell that they have. She said in the Hidden Colors 5 that sisters don't even brag about when they with a Caucasian man. They don't even brag. She said she like, we gotta get over that smell when they get wet. Even before they get wet, they have a smell to them. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, it's deeper than the wet dog, especially if they not listening. If they haven't bathed, they smell like baloney. I'm trying to tell y'all. And also, they get lice in their hair, too. They get lice in their hair. I'm telling y'all, they get lice in their hair. If they don't wash their hands for a long time, they get lice in their hair. And also, they're subhuman, just like the Mongoloid people who you call Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
They get lice in their hair, too.
They eat bats and rats and cats.
They showing that they eat bats and stuff in China and all that other stuff.
Yep, this one Asian lady had a big ass bat in her hand.
Right.
Literally time showing like a dead bat in her hand and stuff like that. And she was up there eating it in a restaurant. You kidding me?
Exactly. But the whole thing is the prophecy speaks for itself that this planet is built around y'all sisters, and they know that the war always been towards you sisters. Y'all ever notice how in during slavery times they had the black woman breastfeed the babies?
Mm-hmm.
You know why? Because of the melanin, because of the milk, what it pertained and what it contained. This is what they did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard that one of the Williams sisters said that wet dog smell. I forgot who said it though. I heard about that. I heard about that.
I know she be going through it. I know she be going through
Both
it.
of them do. Both of them be dating them.
I know both of the answers going through
So
it.
one of them said about that smell. I think it was Serena that said that about the smell. But the thing is, y'all have the power in this realm. But y'all need to know that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it was Serena. Serena said that about her husband when she was pregnant with that baby. That's what it was. She smelled that smell, said that smell was too strong. And see, she lied up with him. You know, I know she had got would she get a disease after she gave birth to that baby?
Damn.
She get a disease that almost died from giving birth to that baby?
Wow.
One of them, it was one of them things. You know what I'm saying? So that tells us a lot about what we're facing. That tells us that we're not even supposed to procreate with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, you do research all the time. You do research all the time on this. You know what I'm saying? So, your worth. Know that you are a part of this prophecy. This prophecy is built around you. It is built around you. Always have been. You know what I'm saying? See, what they don't tell you, I'm going to tell you a little secret about the polygyny or the polygamy, right? I'm going to tell you a real quick story. When a man had more than one wife back in ancient times, that was a political power. That way he was considered he was considered to have political power. Why? The reason why he was considered to have political power, because all them women went through their cycles, and it took a strong man mentally to deal with that. Period. It took strong mental men to deal with that, y'all. And I'm not making this stuff up. But my thing to you all, sisters, is that you also had women that had more than one husband.
Yeah, you got them 2 roles.
All right, how many you got?
I got 2. It's 2 more.
Okay. So, well, they said that they made them for us.
I believe so, man. In fact, I don't.
Just
If they got some,
make sure.
just
Just go ahead, and make sure. Just make sure, because I don't want us to get in trouble. You know how sisters are. That you make something, they ready to kick your ass.
Yeah, they sit up there again there.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure.
That's all what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's all good. But that being said, you know what I mean? I apologize for that. Man, talk to Jazz, man. She's thinking that she's like, oh, Brandon seeing someone. She said it's smart to have 2 great men. I'm trying to figure out who's the 2 smart men. So, y'all, like I said, it's built around y'all sisters. The whole prophecy built around y'all. Real talk. There ain't nobody, Jazz. He gonna call you. He got your number. Hey, Monique Hill, I wanted to say something to everybody. She finally talked to him. She wasn't no catfish. I just want to put that out there to mess with her real quick. Got you, little sis. All right. But yeah, the prophecy built around y'all. All jokes aside, seriously, all jokes aside, it's built around y'all. This planet been built around y'all. All of it been built around y'all. All right, man. B Miles over here smashing the goddamn cinnamon roll. He over here smashing that cinnamon roll. Gonna say, hey B, it's 2 of them in there. A Universal Store. I know it's not a dating site. I just want to look. The sister like B Miles, those Universal Store. She like them. She have a serious crush on them. That's real sweet though. That's adorable. Seriously, all jokes aside. You know what I'm saying? But Universal Store. I would say that everything I said, all know this planet built around you. Don't let them tell you that it wasn't. And in order for them to win that whole feminist movement, they needed yard numbers. And after they won the numbers, they said, "The hell with y'all. Don't believe me? Look up Gloria Steinem, who was a CIA agent.
Mm-hmm.
They did that on purpose so you won't procreate with your men.
Pretty much.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
They did that on purpose. Remember, to stop the coming of a black what Messiah, or may I say Messiahs, plural. Don't believe me? Check it out for yourself. Everything I've been telling you.
Don't be saying that.
He said, "Don't be saying that." You hear that? See, I'm not gonna be your messenger. Look at me trying to play the day, gonna hook up artists and stuff. See, I get that from my mom. Y'all. That's Oshun energy. Okay, keep that in mind. See, you ain't driving him crazy. You ain't driving him crazy. Just know that I got that Oshun energy surrounding me because my mom's Oshun and my father's Shango. So therefore, I had the both of best worlds. It can be something. Yeah. But let me see.
You don't want them.
Yeah, I want them. I want my.
No. Listen, you don't want.
Oh yeah, I shall be back. What time is it, yo? So I can get off there.
It's 10:04.
Oh fuck that! We gotta get off.
Yeah, it's 10:04. Yeah, it's time for you to yeah.
I ain't know that late, man. Time for us to go over there.
I'm gonna probably be on here for a little while longer.
You can go ahead. But I know I gotta get ready for it.
Yeah, you guys get ready for bed.
Yeah.
I'll probably be on here a little while longer.
Yeah. Why you didn't get a paper?
Is that my girl? I ain't seen no one. What's going on, y'all?
Let me let them know I'm out.
Go ahead.
All right, peace, y'all. I'm out of here.
Yeah, he gotta get up early in the morning for real.
Don't represent.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be fine for real. Like I said, I'll probably be up for a little while longer. Yep, but I definitely like I said, man, you're always appreciated, man.
Yeah. Oh.
You're always appreciated, you know what I'm saying? And what I probably do is a little while longer, I'ma just be up, man. Just I'm getting my mind right. Or that light, Dark.
Oh, I got you. Which one?
Right there.
Up here?
The kitchen light.
Back down.
Oh, okay. Like I said, man, it's been another good stream. I just wanted to you know what I mean, relax on this one, you know what I mean, just chime it a little bit. But it's been another great stream. We've been on here 131 deep. And as I said, always appreciate it. I'm gonna jump off here, and I'm also going to be doing some articles, not tonight, but probably sometime tomorrow. So y'all definitely go ahead and get ready for that. So like I said, to help.me/bmouse84 and Cash App at cash.me/$bmouse8 to support the channel. Email address is BrandonMiles410 And as I said, one love once again, family. You're always appreciated. It's been another good stream. Like I said, I'm glad y'all enjoying those articles, man. I did 21 videos in 2 days over the weekend. I did 11 on Saturday. I did 10 on Sunday. And like I said, over the weekend, I'm going to be hitting the weekend. I'll probably say Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm going to hit it hard. So you're going to be expecting damn near 30 videos over 3 days, probably even more. So y'all get ready for that. I'm glad y'all enjoying those articles. How many of y'all enjoying those articles before I get off?
All right, B.
All right.
How many of them enjoyed that conversation that we had?
All of them.
What did you say?
They said like them.
They said they liked the articles in the conversation.
Yeah, they said they enjoyed them. Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad y'all like those articles.
Okay.
Because I did 21 videos over the weekend, like I said, and I'm definitely going to be coming with more stuff because it's a lot of stuff that is. They're not talking about the kind of things we're talking about.
Talking about brothers, he's talking about giving the sisters back their power. They look at us as simps, and we're not simps. Keep that in mind. We're in the planet today. Period. That's what they mainly do, so we can get our power back and start doing what we came here to do for this planet. That's what they need to know. That is why they have wombs.
Right.
They have wombs to bring back these ancestors, these deities in human flesh so they can do their job because they want to come back down here and help replenish the earth. But they cannot do that because their rooms are being polluted because of all the men that they're also becoming off because of her vibrations being off, and then we're off because her vibration is off.
You're right.
That's what it's all about too. You know?
Yeah, that's cool.
So
yeah, fam. Go ahead and jump off of here and go ahead and relax for a little while. And like I said, I'm gonna be bringing more articles and stuff like that. And I'll catch y'all later, all right? Peace out.
love you.
Love you too, man. All right.